Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday morning, and I took the morning off from the gym. I'll actually put in a workout, hopefully at work tonight. But we are on to the soap battle. Yesterday I used Stirling Texas on Fire, and today I'm using Port-au-Prince. My razor, I haven't used this in a while, but it's a Samsung commissary style. I'm using a Feather Professional Super. When I've used this in the past, it was with a real mild blade, so might be interesting. My brush, I have not used this brush in a while. Simogue 1800. That was my first bore brush. I'm gonna finish it off with Integrity Balm and Fine Clean Vetiver. And on standby, just in case, since I haven't used this razor in a while, and especially with this blade, is the Mongoose. On to the scent description of Port-au-Prince. Let me get the iPad up real quick. Only Apple product they own, by the way. It is earthy, grassy, and pungently sweet Haitian vetiver combined with a small but uplifting kick of lemongrass. Made with spa-quality French green clay and essential oils. This one, unlike yesterday, yesterday was a refill puck that was optionally available as well. This one's a sample puck for $3.65 and a full puck for $10. So, once again, tallow. So that's what we got there. I'm going to go ahead and get some water in my bowl as forgot to do that. And pour the bloom water on the knot. Definitely a vetiver scent. And this is only the sample puck. Once again, these first two were sample pucks. The next two will be full pucks that I bought. I could have easily gotten a full puck of either one of these. Yeah, definitely vetiver base. You get a little bit of that grass. Just a hint of sweetness. That's probably the lemongrass in there. Plenty of a load. You can see it's nice and sticky in there. A little drier load. Since that's what I'm trying to do these days a little bit. This is probably the most, actually this is the brush with the most backbone that I own. But still, for an $18 brush, $16 brush, something like that, very nice. Now, I would personally prefer, if I was going to do it again, I would have bought the 1305 or the 2000 because they're only a few bucks more. Sometimes you can get them for the same price. Yeah, the hint of that sweetness, the lemony kind of scent is coming out upon lathering. Otherwise, it is very, very much a vetiver base. Remember when I got this? I wasn't as big of a fan of it as I am now. Mainly because I really hadn't started to appreciate vetiver scents yet. I was always kind of like, I just really don't know how to place that, why I would, really care for it. But now vetiver is one of my favorite scents. It should be a nice slick lather there. It's got a nice sheen to it. Now time for the commissary. Make sure my hands are dry. I haven't used this in a while. Last time I used it was a really mild blade. Exactly what I remember. I remember having issues dealing with probably my angle, but my normal north to south problem there. Which I figured out with pretty much every razor I have. Obviously this is different. Try my offhand, see if I can do it. It's been a while. Now, this is a nice alternative to the Feather Artist Club, just 'cause it's really cheap. Don't know if Jaime Cobo still has the video up. He compares the two. Yeah, I got my nicked myself or irritated myself there. That's exactly what I forgot about there. Very nice strong scent. The scent is still there. Alright, first pass down. Just that one spot there, which had I been thinking about it when I did straights, I always had to go first pass south to north. So, but alas, I wasn't thinking about that. It's been so long. Definitely not a problem with soap. Purely technique based with this razor. For those that don't know, there's a Stirling week, appreciation week going on the Wet Shave Review Facebook group. It's what inspired this soap battle. I didn't know what soaps I was going to use. Definitely an earthy vetiver. You get that sweetness, so I almost want to call it a sweet vetiver, you know, or a citrus vetiver, excuse me. I keep saying sweet, but I mean citrus. But I think the earthiness, for me at least, dominates. Definitely compared to the mild blades. Oh, actually, there are the Feather Pro lights now that I remember. When I used those, I could hardly ever feel the blade. This, you might be able to see, sticks out a lot. You can definitely feel the blade. It's like a whole new different razor. And to my knowledge, from all the numbers I've seen, this is the longest, as in projecting out, and also the thickest other than the guarded Feather Artist Club style blades. So that to me would mean it's the most aggressive. Let's see. I gotta kind of split my neck right now because, well, I don't mean slit it, but split it. See if I can go down here. Really nice on my face. Alright, now time for the against the grain pass once I lather up. And I'll probably do any touch-ups with the mongoose, just add a little more water. You really can't go wrong with Stirling. Probably got one of the widest selections of soaps. Of course, I don't think anybody has as wide of a selection as Ginger's Garden, but a lot of soaps. Everything's available in a sample of, I believe, so you can choose that route and buy the tins and the labels, or you can just use your own containers. If you like vetiver, to me this is definitely one to get. Hand's a little wet. It's got a nice little rubber handle, but especially when you're using my weak hand, I want to make sure it's nice and dry. So up under the chin too. To me, this is half the fun. I could stick with the same few razors I know and never bring this back out, but it's fun to kind of experiment again and play around with it. It's like the straight razor guys, you know, they break out a DE and you hear them go, oh man, I forgot how to use this. Let's see where I'm at. You know? Really a darn good shave. Obviously there's some irritation and such. Still neck spot there. I'm actually going to try to get with this razor. The spot where you guys have probably all seen me miss before. Believe me, if I didn't trust this soap, I would have never used it with a blade that I'm not used to. Alright, I'm going to pause, I'll rinse up, and I'll come back and divulge the winner. Alright, I'm back. I got alum on my face right now. I tried to use the Integrity Balm by itself, but just way too much, too many weepers. Normally small weepers will heal up on their own, but I could start seeing more on my neck kind of popping out. You can see some redness, just bad technique, you know, not knowing what I'm doing with that blade well enough. And so I wanted alum to break it down a little bit, and I'm not too afraid to admit I use a little alum every once in a while. It's very rare, usually just a spot, but onto the soap. So yesterday we used Texas on Fire, the smoky, woody, campfire day after type smell. Something that, like I said, to me I really enjoy. Others I can see totally hating it. You just have to know yourself there. And then today we got Port-au-Prince, the vetiver with some citrus, some grassy notes. And honestly, it's really not much of a battle. Anybody that's watched my videos knows, at least lately, my love for vetiver soaps. And because of that, Port-au-Prince is the winner. Nothing wrong with Texas on Fire. As I said yesterday, I really enjoy it. But it's just got that earthy, grassy kind of smell, which right now I'm really digging. Now, once again, you could ask me in a few months, and it might flip. But right now, that's the way it is. I will do the balm and the aftershave afterwards for time's sake. Feels like this is drying down. Tomorrow, you've got Curve. Nice full puck in here. Curve ball, excuse me. Modeled after the aftershave, or the cologne Curve. So God bless everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry it went a little long today. Different razor style takes a little longer. And I will see you tomorrow.